guys. Sorry I'm a little late. Computer problems. Just gonna sand my cup a little bit while we wait for some other people. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. Today is crazy. Kendra, don't let me forget. I guess I might be able to do it tonight. Don't let me forget to do that tonight or tomorrow morning for you. Today's been a crazy day. Gina, I forgot to text you back too. I got that from our wine date for your champagne tasting. For these cups, you really want to make sure that the whole cup is very smooth, everything, because it's all going to show up through the spray paint. You haven't missed anything yet. Martina, I glittered this on Monday. And I'm sanding it because there's a few places that are just a little rough, and we want it for the design that we're going to put it on. It's got to be really smooth, or you're going to see everything. It really only gets bumpy around the chunky stuff. Yeah, I absolutely 100% should be wet sanding. I should have gloves on. I know better. I'm allergic to epoxy, but what are you gonna do, right? I'm just wiping it off with alcohol. All right. So I glittered this on Monday when I was live. The only thing I did was I glittered the whole thing with Midas Touch Gold, and thank you, Michelle. So I glittered the whole thing with Midas Touch, and I sprinkled Sunset Heart Hands on it. That was $1,200. I have it comes on Amazon. It has like a whole bunch of different grits. It was $11 and you get like, I think you get like 52 pieces of sandpaper. So we just have an epoxied gold cup with random chunky. I think I got this on Amazon too. I think I called it a plunger bottle. So if you go on Amazon and you just look up plunger container, plunger bottle, something will come up. Came in a 2-pack, which was really convenient because I needed 2. Why are these all dirty? Alright, so these are from the file that I uploaded today. I wiped it with alcohol just to get any, they do have them at the Dollar Tree. My mom said she found them at the Dollar Tree. To get any of the sand off, because I just sanded it. So I wanted to make sure I got any guck off. Sorry, I couldn't think of my own words. So these are, I just uploaded these a few minutes ago. They're just little honeycombs and a beehive. So first, you have to visualize your cup, thinking about where you want to put your words, because you're going to decorate it now and add the words another day. So I think I always like to pick a spot where there's less chunky and I put my words there. So I'm probably just going to put words here and I'm going to put my little honeycomb here. Linda, there is a link to my YouTube channel where I explain how to open that. So I'm gonna reverse this. You see everything's still in there, if I'm making sense. I'm gonna take off the design part. The part that I want later on to be in black. So I took this part off. Yes, he's playing his games. I think he's actually updating our glitter order and then he's going to play games. Sorry guys, I'm just thinking. Okay. Sorry, I always get stuck on that part. So I removed all the vinyl and this is what we have left. And we're gonna put this on the cup. Um, 91%. I got it from Walmart. So this is what you should have on your cup. And you can see I cut 2. So I know that this is going to 100% match up because they were the same. I cut them at the same time. There's no chance that I resized it on myself and saved it, forgot to save it. I have 2. So it'll line up later. Now pretty much you're just gonna add these honeycombs. The plunger bottle has my alcohol in it. So we're gonna decorate this cup, and you're putting these honeycombs anywhere you want it to be glitter later. So after we do all the alcohol inks, we're gonna take off the honeycombs and you're gonna have glitter there. And we're going to apply these honeycombs correctly, because I always apply them incorrectly. So I'm gonna have words here. So I think I'm gonna put some honeycomb over here. And you could, wherever the glitter shows through, you could put words on top of that. It doesn't matter. Right now we're just randomly placing honeycomb stencils wherever we want. You gotta kind of visualize the cup, what it's gonna look like afterwards, if that makes if any of this makes any sense to anyone. Martina, my last live on Monday, we did it towards the end, but I'm gonna do the first part after this. So I'm gonna re-show everyone how to do the first part. These squeegees, I get my squeegees from eBay, and they're called vinyl squeegees. This one's from lidcoproducts.com. I don't think you can see it. But I get them off eBay. And I get, like, a lot at a time. Because they're cheaper that way. So I'll spend, like, $20 on 25 of them at a time instead of $3 on one. And I can never find them, so they pay for themselves, really. Yeah, I have a whole Disney sleeve. So you guys can really have fun with this part and just wherever your little heart desires, just put these things. On this, I used Midas Touch and Sunset Heart Hands. Both are from the glitter guy. These things, Kendra? Those are the leaves. So they're the inside of these leaves are cut out. So these will be inside of leaves. I use contact paper from Walmart also, or the Dollar Tree. I know some people don't like it, but I love it. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy. So this is what my cup looks like right now. It's glittered. It's got random little honeycombs on it. And then we have our little hive. And you could do anything. You can really get creative. You could put the bees on here instead, do a bee stencil. You could put your words on here instead, so your words will be glittery. You could, I mean, it's your cup. You could do whatever you want. So I cannot take you guys outside with me, but I'm going to go put a coat of spray paint on this real quick. And you can see I did not get the whole thing done. We're not going to rush the spray paint. I know a lot of you guys have said you get trouble with the drips. This is how light I did my spray paint. I just went over it real quick and I'm going to let it dry. And we're going to do another coat. I'm doing white. Oh. And I always use Rust-Oleum spray paint. It's just the kind that I like. Actually, here it is. I don't know why there's a 2X can and then there's a not 2X, like there's not a bigger can. Ooh. These two are right next to each other in the spray paint aisle. I don't know what this is what I meant, not the 2X, the 25% more. These are literally right next to each other and I don't understand why. But this is what I get when I order online, this is what I get when I go to the store. Oh, I love Blushy Slushy. Martina, we're doing a peekaboo cup. So we're gonna put alcohol inks on it. And then we're going to remove those stencils I just put on, and you're going to see the glitter under it. Yes, I am using the Walmart bench. Martina, that's fine, you can. You gonna start making cups? They're fun. These are from Walmart, the cups. They just happen to come in boxes. It's hit or miss. They don't always come in boxes. Hold on, I'm gonna do another layer of spray paint. So you can see, still, I'm going to do one more coat of spray paint. Just a little bit at a time. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe my Walmart just has a lot of the promo cans. All the Walmart in New Jersey, all the Walmarts in New Jersey have their spray paint locked up. So you gotta find someone, which you can never find anyone, but when you finally do. He tried handing me the small can. I was like, can I have the other can? Is that the same thing? Or... So while that's drying, today it's freezing. It is, I think it's probably like 30 degrees outside. Yes, I will save it and I'll put it on my channel. I only get fish eyes when I use Pro Marine. And it just, me and that epoxy don't mix. Because I know a lot of people love Pro Marine. And then there's a lot of, I use Alumilite. And I don't really get fish eyes. But when I did get fish eyes, screw those papers. I just sanded them out. Gina, there's new jackets. When you see my new house finally, you'll know that I don't even go all the way outside. Yeah, Kendra, the New Jersey Walmarts lock up all of the spray paint. I hate it. So I'm just going to use Mod Podge. You can use any Mod Podge your little heart desires. I always tell you this, I only use matte because I always have. When I first did a glitter cup, I had grabbed this off the shelf, so I always grab this color. It's the only reason I use it. And it's worked well for me for going on 6 years. Yeah, maybe, Gina, if it doesn't snow. Did you hear about all the snow we're gonna get? On Saturday and Sunday? We might get stuck here. Which wouldn't be bad. You don't have work till Tuesday, right? So this is a new Beehive cup we're starting. By the way, I'll scroll back on your comments in a second. So I just Mod Podged the whole thing. Here's Midas Touch from the glitter guy. you get really good coverage off one coat of glitter. So this is Midas Touch. Stay. Sorry guys, I'm just scrolling back on your comments. I guess I gotta go up to North Jersey. I think you guys are getting locks. I think I actually asked one of the ladies that works it, and she said they're working their way up. I'm in Mount Ephraim. So this is the 32 ounce of Mod Podge, and I've had this forever. I get the gallons off Amazon because they're cheaper when you buy them that way, and then I just refill this guy because this is just a convenient size for me, and I just refill it with my gallon. So that's a 32 ounce. Gina, you're my favorite. So we're gonna put the rest of this glitter back into our little shaker. And let that one dry. Yeah, so I get both on Amazon because they're usually cheaper, and I just get the 32 ounce because I like this size. It's very convenient. I feel like I actually made a video on my YouTube channel of how I clean the edges. So tomorrow I'll probably clean this and it'll look brand new. So I am going to spray paint that one last time. Vanessa, you should be able to wipe it down with acetone. Acetone will probably be the easiest. Honestly, you probably might even be able to do it with a scrub brush and some dish soap. So we did 3 coats, and that's going to be my last coat, and we're going to let this dry really good. Which, I keep putting them on the floor in these little stands I got from the dollar store, because there's a fan on it. I think most of you have seen my little fan. Aw, love you too, Mom. Debbie, when did you order? Was it today? I might still have it if it was in the afternoon. If it wasn't, it's out already. Mm-hmm. They all had cups in them, so I didn't pick it up. Stay. They're pencil holders from the dollar store. If you guys want to screenshot that, that's what it's called. You might be able to buy them online. Spinning desk organizer. I just said to someone the other day, I can't believe that I haven't sent my mom glitter. Mom, you gotta tell me what colors you want, so I can send you some. Tina, so far, Midas Touch is the only glitter we used. I'm gonna do another layer of Midas Touch, just cause I'm always used to doing 2 layers of glitter, even though it probably doesn't even need it. And then we're gonna put Sunset Heart Hands on it. I would have never, someone else had posted that they used it, and apparently back then they were hard to find, and then I found 6 of them at the dollar store. And now I'm down to 4. I lost 2 of them. But they're great. I mean, I made myself a holder. I was trying to do a video on how to make your own drying rack, but now it's too cold. In the spring I'll do it. But these are great because you can move them around. And this beach cup was done with the beach package on the glitter guy. All glitter guys. My fan's really small and really dirty because I've had it for a while. But I got this at Walmart. It was like $5. It was like $5.79. And it works great because it's small. When I don't need it, I can tuck it under my desk. When I do need it, I can move it around. You can order it from theglitterguy.com. Thank you, Martina. We're just waiting for everything to dry right now. Mickey, what's funny is I had said something, I'm like, because I was waiting for the lady and she was pretty good sense of humor. You could tell, I'm like, I guess a lot of kids around here huff the spray paint. She's like, no, that's not really a problem around here. They go around and they spray paint all the stuff in the aisles. What? You have nothing better to do on a Saturday than to go to Walmart and spray paint the floor and spray paint the products around it. Linda, the pencil holders? I don't know. You might be able to, I don't think you can get the attachment in that hole, but you might be able to try. I can try later. I don't have one on me. I still have all my glitter. I can't get rid of it. I have some of it all over. Can't get rid of glitter. Everything can be ordered from the glitter guy. Right now we're using Midas Touch and Sunset Heart Hands for the cup that we're doing now. We're just waiting for it to dry. When she told me that they spray paint stuff in the store, I was like, you have to be kidding me. I guess it's a New Jersey problem. I'm sure it's in other places too. I've never thought that I should go to Walmart and spray paint stuff when I'm bored in the store and then leave. I think we can probably do our second coat on our new cup. So, give me 1 second, guys, because I have to go outside and spray this. Usually I don't have to spray that much, but the wind's blowing outside. So I just sprayed this. I'll show you guys the glue I sprayed it with in a second. So we just did a second layer of glitter. It really shines pretty. I think our other cup's almost dry enough to touch. Hold on guys, let me put this glitter away before I am wearing it more than I already am. And I'll get with your questions. Alright, so I just took my cup outside and I sprayed with spray glue. And like I always tell you, there's no rhyme or reason why I use this one. It's cheapest. You can use Loctite. Gorilla Glue also works really well. They have a spray can. Pretty much everyone has a spray adhesive. Use what you like. I like this one. It's also pretty cheap. The reason I don't do this on my first layer is because personally I feel like I get a better first coat with Mod Podge. So if I get a real healthy first coat, a nice thick one, I feel like it just goes faster. It's just the way I like to do it. Yes, Glitter Guys, my line of glitter. We ordered a navy glitter this week. It should be here soon. We ordered a navy and a baby pink. We ordered a true rose gold chunky and then more dots. I'm excited. Alright, so our other cup's almost ready. Well, it probably is ready now. Ooh. If I miss any of your guys' questions, you can always re-ask them. Sometimes you guys talk too fast and it goes too fast for me. Yeah, we have a really, really pretty burgundy. It's called Anchorman. Thank you, Roseanne. This is, this is Anchorman, epoxied. This is Anchorman and this is Cheetah. Gina, dots are around here somewhere. They're like confetti dots. You can't really tell. I have a cup around here, I'll find it. I'm glad you're still watching. I had to tell you something funny. Gina, you will never guess what what he hates doing when he has to package glitter, and it's cutting bubble wrap. I should have told him to call Gina. Remember how much bubble wrap you had to cut? The only thing I could think about is you just cutting piles of bubble wrap. That's a good question, Kayla. I'm a little torn. I think I'm gonna try pencil for that cup because I want to make all 4 of the house cups. Midas, M-I-D-A-S, like Midas touch. You might be spelling it wrong. It's a little ink holder I got from Joann's. It pops up, like it has feet, but it also has, I have inks on the side, so I can't pop it up, but it pops up and has little feet in it. And I got it at Joann's. It was on sale. And then this box, I know they sell it at Joann's, but I think I might have got it off Amazon. And whoever asked if they missed the end of the bead cup, you did not. Oh, that's the wrong box. Where is all my stuff? Oh boy. Hold on one second, guys. Aha! Wrong box. Yay. You should make it. I put, there's a video on my channel of how to make the striped cup. That's pencil and cheetah. I mean, not pencil, that's Anchorman and cheetah. Ooh, a geode sounds good. We have shakers, we ordered them in the beginning of December. I can't believe they're still not here, but they are supposed to be here on January 20th. Okay. Let's do some inks. I wish I had a napkin to wipe my table off with. Hold on, guys. Can't find anything ever. Okay. So now we have a dry cup. Yep, my striped cup. Stay. This one's gonna be a Cheshire. I think this was Snosberry and Purple Passion, and then Anchorman and Cheetah. Maybe Sunset Hard Hands would be a good chunky for it. It's the Hufflepuff cup, right? I'll have to think about that one when I get off. My YouTube channel is Siply Crafts. Siply Crafts. And my glitter site is theglitterguy.com. Thank you, Kendra. No, there's no secrets. It's all over. It's already on this cup. I literally already put it on this cup. And it's been here for 5 seconds. So I have... Mainly we're going to use honeycomb and butterscotch. But I took out sunset orange and sunshine yellow just in case. Who knows? If I can get the cap off. Ow. Maybe we're going to use butterscotch. Are you kidding me? Well, guys, I really can't get this off. Hold on 1 second, guys. Got it. Jason got it. It dried so much under there that my lid dried right to it. Jason almost couldn't get it off. That's a pool noodle, yes. There's a pool noodle in there, and I wrapped paper towels around it to make it thicker. The colors of the inks are butterscotch and honeycomb. Jason's playing his video games. And this is a little dabber from, what's his face? Same guy. Same line. It depends how much is in the sample. If you got a sample from us, we didn't measure them, we just filled them. So I'm just going to grab one and I'm just going to drip it on here. Not that much. We don't sell samples. We were giving them out when we first started. It's wrapped also, there's paper towels, and then there is packing tape. But no, the paper towels itself doesn't stick. So I just go back and forth between the two colors. There's not like a certain amount I do. I just do it until I like it. We have a Mardi... There's two colors that we have that I named something else, but Jason had Mardi Gras names for them because they reminded him of Mardi Gras. So I'll have to get those names off him. I made them Disney names instead. Tim Holtz, I think, does the dabbers. It's the same line from the inks. He makes a little dabber. And I like it. Yeah, so I have a bunch of these. I went and got a long PVC from Home Depot. It's like $4 and it's very long. And I just cut it. I think I cut it like 8 or 9 inches. And then I put a pool noodle on it. And I have a whole box of them under here. So I always have one available to use to glitter my cups. Because I don't like the removable arms on the turners. They just never worked out in my favor. Martina, you'll see. It'll be inks and then it'll be peekaboos of glitter. No, the dabbers aren't really reusable. I could probably reuse it again for the same colors. But after a while it gets... After you start adding like alcohol to it, it gets yucky. And I really only use the alcohol when it gets a little too dark for my liking. I really don't use the alcohol too much. I feel like that's when I get in trouble, is when I add alcohol. So I only just added very little bit. And then just, since I added the alcohol, I'm just going until this is dry. I haven't watched that many videos on inks. I just kind of go with it. I saw, Kristen, I saw your message and completely forgot to scroll back and read what you were talking about. I like these carts. I find them useful. It's honeycomb and butterscotch. They're probably my two most used, or almost my two only used glitter, inks. I did it for my Patriot thing cup, whatever, with the flag and the Constitution, and I use it for my Harry Potter cup. I probably could have just not had to buy any other inks. Oh, I know. I feel your pain, Kirsten. Actually, I don't, but if I couldn't bring it with me, I'd be sad. Luckily, they are pretty cheap still. We can work something out, I'm sure. He's too much. He'll have to tell me what he wants on it. I get requests for Fortnite cups, and I'm like, alright, but if you literally tell me everything you want on it, because I don't know what Fortnite is. So Joey will have to tell me how to make a Fortnite cup. Maybe Joey can be my Fortnite cup designer. So really, you're just going around this cup right now, and you're dabbing until your eyes are happy. That's the way I put it. So your eyes are happy with what it looks like. You're dabbing. I don't like these harsh lines. Can you? I don't even know if you could see them come up. You could buy them at Joann's or Michael's. Or I think right on their website. A lot of other people have the alcohol inks too. You can also make your own alcohol inks. Jason doesn't play Fortnite. He plays League of Legends. He's a loyal man to his video lames. Joey's the best. Sorry guys, this is the most tedious part. It pretty much dries instantly. Your inks pretty much always dry. I did say video lame, L-A-M-E. I call them video lames because it's lame that he used to play. He used to play them a lot more. He doesn't play them that much now because of the glitter guy. But it used to be obnoxious. I don't know how anyone can play video games for 18 hours straight, but he's done it. Don't get discouraged. I bet you there's a lot of people in my area that make cups and I don't even know. I do know because some of them buy glitter from me. The way I put it is there's billions on billions of people on the internet and that's where you're gonna sell most of your cups. And there's no way in the world that one person could make enough cups for the whole world. So. The cup was glittered, and then we spray painted it. Now we're alcohol inking it. I think a lot of people's husbands are game heads. I'm coming to find out I'm not alone in the world. AKA lamehead. I've always wanted to try World of Warcraft because I like games sometimes. I just can't, they don't consume my life. I tried telling Jason cups are like video games. Cups to me are video games to him. So I'm dabbing heavily. Can you see it anymore? I'm dabbing heavily over this because I want to get in between I want to make sure I get everything around it in case anything shows. Although nothing should show because we're gonna put a black thingy on it. Outline. And see, this has happened because the cup wasn't sanded all the way. So that'll probably show. Because we put ink over it. But I might be able to fix it later. I'm probably not going to sell this to anyone anyway. Maybe I'll keep it for myself. Jason watches Twitch while he plays. I'm like, why are you watching people play video games while you're playing a video game? He can't find it though, it's secret. Someone has to invite him. Tell me he has to be nice to you because you'd be the one inviting him. It's a secret club. So sometimes if I if I ink this for long enough and I'm just not happy with it, I'll put this away and I won't touch it for a few hours, and I'll come back when it's everything's super dry. But I'm not going to do that tonight because I want to show you guys the last part. Yeah, that's true. I do watch people make cups while I make cups, so I guess that's like the same thing. Good point. So right now, really, I'm happy with the colors. I'm just going around and I'm pressing heavy on these heavy outlines because they'll go away if you press hard enough on them with your dabber. If that makes sense. If you're doing it, it makes sense. See, they're like going away. You can't see. You can't see, but they're going away. So there's one. There's some there. I call them harsh lines. So I'm dulling my harsh lines. I'm not going to add any more alcohol, because that's when I get all these harsh lines, is when I add too much alcohol anyway. Makes like a suction cup noise. Sorry guys, I'm like ignoring you. I love how impressed kids get. Kids are my favorite because they always make you feel good about yourself. Tell him maybe he should start making cups. Boys can make cups. I think for the most part, I'm pretty happy and we can let this dry. While this is drying, I'll show you guys the other part of the first half. We're doing this all kind of crazy. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Yeah, I'm switching off colors. There's no, like... Maybe they can become a cup-making team. They can make their own money. So I just... Oh, I probably should ink the bottom, huh? Do-do-do. Never forget your bottoms. I just sealed my glitter cup real quick. I use Krylon to seal it, but you probably should never spray it in the house. So, pretend I didn't do that. Yes, I did the bottom. Maybe Lennon will start making cups too. You guys could become a team, Amanda. She could be your design consultant. I am taking some orders, Shannon. I just started taking orders yesterday. And I got, well, they're probably older than 10-ounce cups by now, aren't they? But I got a lot of 20-ounce cups. JoJo I'm familiar with. I know JoJo. I just don't know Fortnite. I used to be addicted to Dance Moms. Addicted. Yeah, I use Midas Touch for my base glitter. I'm probably itchy right now for sanding my cup with my hands. My foot fell asleep. I'm afraid to move it. I'm just waiting for that sealant to dry a little bit. And then I will epoxy the cup and show you guys how I did it. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought real fast. We're gonna bring out the ghetto 1-cup turner because Jason didn't make me my new 1-cup yet. Lucky, I want to go to St. Thomas. That's coming up. I can make you guys beach cups. This beach cup I started today, I just need to do pictures. Just let me know if the boys want glitter. I know you and Dot will. I love Mod Podge Sealer. Amanda, yeah, if you want just a solid color cup, just spray paint it. Good luck not getting glitter in it, though. Shake your head? I have back problems, so my legs and my feet fall asleep a lot. And I know since I haven't been to the chiropractor, I'm having some back issues. And yes, this is a cauldron. I went to Michael's right after it'll probably take me 5 months to answer. That's about my answer time. But I should be able to get it done soon since I don't have anyone really on my list. But yeah, the day after or 2 days after Halloween, I was at Michael's and these were like $1.50 and I bought 2 of them. I did not need them, but I did need them. And now I just fill it with hot water for my epoxy. Which I need to put a little bit more water in this, so hold on. Uno momento. Started getting cold while I was waiting for my epoxy. Midas Touch is right here. It's just a really pretty gold. Midas Touch, and we're going to use Sunset Heart Hands. Water. Alright, so I'm probably going to use about 10 milliliters of each. No, too much. So the reason I got the cauldron of hot water is because it's really cold in here. So my, what is it, Parday, is really tough to mix since it's wintertime. And I put just a little bit too much, so let's even it out. So I got my cauldron of hot water. I should start pinning them. But I can't comment. I don't think I can write a comment when I'm on live. What's a cough drop cup? I like when I put my heat lamps on, but they're over there. Amazon. They're FIFO bottles? I don't even know if I say that right. FIFO? F-I-F-O? Kirsten, you crack me up. I was just gonna say I should put someone else in charge of pinning them. Oh yeah, that's what these are. These are medicine cups. Because I only have one outlet and the mixer's over there. I do have a mixer. All the pieces for those will be here on Saturday. So Jason's gonna make a whole bunch. Well, he's gonna see what you guys are interested in and he'll make them accordingly. So if you guys are interested in epoxy mixers, we need to let him know. Alright. Let's epoxy this cup. Shall we? So far for the first part of the cup, you'll just base glitter it. I used Midas Touch. And now we're going to epoxy it, because that's the way I like to add my chunky. But it's still a little wet. And I just took glitter off of it. Get off. I built this thing so long ago out of extra wood that I had. That's why it looks so ghetto. I used 10 milliliters of each side. And we're not going to epoxy anything else on the desk this time. I'm going to stand up. Out. Get out. Sorry, my dog thinks he can sneak by and he knows he's not allowed in the glitter room. This is a weird angle for me to apply my epoxy. That's why I look funny doing it. If you guys feel like I'm doing it funny, it's because I am doing it funny. My dog just left the room. He knows he's not allowed in the back room. That's where the glitter is. And that's where he wants to be because there's a carpet. And he could watch Mom. Those pink cups, again, these pink cups, I got them from Amazon. Usually they're blue. They're just bathroom cups. If you get the epoxy mixer, we're putting these cups in the package. I did seal it only a little bit. And the reason I seal it is because I hate when the glitter comes off on your glove. I'm just used to doing it. And plus, we didn't let it dry that much because I wanted to show you guys this part. And I don't want to bore you by making you sit there and look at my face while things are drying. So I think we're pretty good right now. And again, my little trick, if you don't, for the cleanup, you don't want to touch all your stuff. Sure, anyone in the medical field does this. I was in dentistry for a long time. They like me because I'm new, Michelle. Well, I'm not that new. Maybe because they don't see me as much as they see you. I am pretty cool, though. Alright. So... I don't know if we're going to be able to set this up the way I want, but... Well, that paper's gone. This is how I put all my chunky on everything. Oh yeah, Michelle, every day. She's funny. So I always do my chunky this way. I put it in the epoxy because I just feel like I have more control over it that way. So I just put a little bit in the cap. I did everything except anything you need a degree for. I worked my way up from front desk to management. I did billing. When you're management, you have to be an assistant also. I placed x-ray things, but I did not press the button, because you can't press the button unless you have that little card. Did a lot in my 9 years in the dentistry field. So my motor is 5 to 6, yes. I'll put heat on it if I want it to dry a little quicker. Right now I'm just randomly putting chunky wherever. Putting globs of it places. Just letting it spread out. You can't, there's no wrong way to do this, because if you don't like the way something came out, that's just what you'll cover. Yeah. That's just what you'll cover in spray paint. But I do like to clump it up in places for the peekaboo value. But this is always the way I apply my chunky nail. This is pretty much it. When I'm happy with what it looks like, we'll let it spin and dry overnight. And then the next day, you would just do what we did in the beginning of this video. Which after this, I'm going to pull the stencils. And show you guys what it looks like. Sorry if you're commenting right now, I'm just trying to catch. I'll look at them real quick in a second. Actually, this isn't a 5.6. I think this is faster. It's gotta be faster. But this is an old one that I made. All mine now are 5.6. I think we got enough. Because that does spin fast. Heat is not, it's not like you have to use it. I just use it to speed up the process. Some people don't use heat at all. Yep, Melissa doesn't use heat at all. Some people don't like to use heat at all. Some people prefer heat. Oh, that is a 5.6. So I'm just gonna let it dry. And if you could see, it's just randomly placed, just like my first one was. That's a good point, Courtney, because when I was in the garage at my old house, it was always cold. So cold in the winter, especially overnight, and it would take forever. Amanda, if you notice that your epoxy is really bubbly, you can hit it with a torch or a heat gun real quick, just as if you were spray painting it. As if you were doing a layer of spray paint, just go real quick and it should pop any bubbles, and then you don't have to do that again. You just do it as soon as you put the epoxy on. So put the epoxy on, let it spin, look at it. If you notice bubbles in it, just hit it with your heat gun. Amanda, I can't wait to see what cups you make. A lighter should work. If a torch works, I can't understand why a lighter wouldn't work. So here is our cup. Feels dry. I mean, it is dry, obviously. It's alcohol ink. Normally, I wouldn't ink. I just realized why I was having so much trouble with this cup. I don't ink them on this. I don't know why I left this in. That's probably why I was I just do this. Everyone probably does this. Now I know why I was having so much problems with, if you noticed, I was having a lot of placement issues. No wonder. I didn't take my thing out and put my hand in it. 20 milliliters is enough for me. It was enough for that cup. Also, when you heat the epoxy up, it goes a lot, it goes, a little goes a lot more ways. Why can't I say what I want to say right now? Ugh. When you heat it up, you seem to be able to get more coverage out of it. So, this is pretty dry. I'm going to remove the stencils with my tweezers. Pretty much, I'll just, when I remove my stencils on something that I don't want to mess with the outline, Michelle, I used butterscotch and honeycomb. So when I don't want to mess with the outside, I'll just use my tweezers and I just stab in the middle here. And I start picking from the middle. And actually, I don't want to use those tweezers. I want to use a different pair because these are already yucky. I hope this is, I don't think this is dry enough. This is not dry enough. Guys, we're not going to be able to take these off. I can take some of them off. Look, I already put glitter on it. Can you see that? No. Good thing I wasn't planning on selling this cup. Stupid. Yeah, Brianna, 20 milliliters total seems to work perfect for me for a 20 ounce. I got my alcohol inks on a really good sale at Joann's, but you can get them at Michael's too, or Hobby Lobby. Actually, Tina, this time I used 631 because when I cleaned out my craft room, I found a whole bunch of 631 vinyl, but usually I use 651. Oh, my mom's watching again. I spray painted over the glitter, yes. I spray painted over the glitter, and then I inked over the spray paint. So, this is what we have. And you can see it's a little yucky. I don't know if you can actually see it, but it's a little yucky from when I sanded it. That's going to go away. So I'm just pulling up all my stencils. Yep, so the faucet in my kitchen has a spout for instant hot, so I use that to my advantage. So I put instant hot water in that cauldron, and that you couldn't feel it, obviously, you're not here, but it's like boiling hot water. But you can also use like a heat lamp too. 631 vinyl is not permanent. You would use it maybe for like a decal on a wall or something. I just use it for my stencils when I have it. 651 is permanent vinyl. Well, as permanent as it can be. Although, I have cups that I made 5 years ago with 651, and they're still, without epoxy, they're still here. Yeah, Amanda, that's the first thing I did as I was waiting for people to come watch earlier tonight, whenever I started this video. I started out sanding it. So I know you guys can't see the stencil, but it's really easy to see. See? the outline of it. So when it's in your face, it's really easy to see where you have to pick it up. I uploaded it today to the files of this group. So it's called Honeycomb Cup. So go to Files and Honeycomb Cup. Vinyl Frog is what you like? Or Vinyl Frog is the cheap one? I think all the vinyl on Amazon is the cheapest. That's where I get my black and my white. I just get rolls of it off Amazon. Ooh, I can't wait to send it out to you then. So Martina, epoxy is a 2-part resin. So you have to put, you'll have a hardener and I forget what the other part is called. So it's 2 parts, you mix them together, and it's pretty much, I call it like liquid plastic. Because when it dries, can you hear this? It's like, you can't get through that unless you have like a sander. So it just gives a really good hard seal to your cups. So what I mixed today, the 2 parts into one, and I put it on that cup that's spinning, it's self-leveling epoxy. So that's leveling it as it's drying, curing, whatever you want to call it, and then in the morning, it's going to be hard. Here's one with a design on it. So you see I can't get my fingers under that design because there's epoxy on it. So now I'm going to take off my little beehive. The pink one is Snozberry and Purple Passion. The alcohol inks were Honeycomb and, why did I just forget the name of my own alcohol ink? Butterscotch. Sorry. The repeat questions get me after a while. Not that I mind answering them, but they do get me. Yeah, Martina, so it's just another way of doing cups, really. It's a lot more fun because you could do a lot more things. Ooh, I'm glad you liked it. I thought, I had never done a striped cup before. I just saw, I had wanted to do striped cups, and then I saw 2 cup colors that would look good together, and I was like, I gotta try it. But I didn't have electrical tape that was the size I wanted. You don't have to, Teresa. I didn't for years. For years, I just did, I did cups with 651 on it. Gina, who's commenting on it today, I was so busy I had to hire her to work for me. Just selling cups with vinyl on it. Gina will tell you how busy I was. I don't exaggerate when I tell you I used to sell so many just vinyl cups. Just a wine glass with vinyl on it. And they're not like cheap. I still have some that I made 5 years ago that I still use. If you don't like epoxy or it's just not for you, you could still sell cups or just make cups for a hobby. Mine turned a little, I guess you can call it silver. It's just scratchy. The epoxy, the next coat of epoxy will take it away. My foot's asleep. I still have pictures of me and Gina. I'd still be cranking out orders and Gina would be every Monday packaging all my orders. It was crazy back in those days. But now I do less work for more money with these cups. Gina would come over and I'd still be coming off an all-nighter. So now we've taken off all the vinyl. No. So, I glittered this on Monday, just like that one. And then when it was cured, I put my stencil down, and then I spray painted it. After the spray paint, I inked it. And then I took the stencil off. I just want to show you guys how my stencil lines up with this guy. Because you see how... So these are my little honeycombs. And I'm going to add words to this later on. Let me just find my... Where'd I put my stencil? So now we're going to take the other one that I cut at the same time. But this time I'm going to take out the middle pieces. And I do want my other tweezers for this, but I don't know where I put them. Here they are. I'm addicted to these tweezers. It's called Pazzles. I think they also make a cutting machine. But I was on the hunt for the perfect tweezers, and I found them. And they're not cheap. They're $17 tweezers, but they're worth every single penny. Sanding, Donna. So I glittered it, I epoxied it, I sanded it, I laid my stencil, and then I painted it with spray paint. And there's glitter on everything, so... There's glitter around my stencil, so as I pick up these pieces that I don't want, I'm just picking up that glitter, because anything that I put on this cup right now is going to stick. So if there's glitter on here, it's probably going to stick to my cup. So I'm just trying to get as much out of here as I can. So you're going to weed your little beehive until it looks like this. Sorry, hold on. I gotta put my glasses back on. Apply the stencil on after the... Yep. So as soon as your cup is done being epoxied, you can put your stencil on however you want, and then you spray paint it. And then you alcohol ink it. If the epoxy comes out sticky, then something went wrong. And you should not put your stencil on a sticky cup. Oh, I can't wait. Post pictures of it, Trina, when you're done. I want to see. Alright, so I'm just picking up this beehive. course you did that. Why wouldn't you? Alright, so let's see if I can apply this in a way that you guys can see it. Hold on. Hold on, guys. We're gonna do some adjustments. I want to make sure you guys can see. Sorry guys, I hit something, but I just want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. So I got my honeycomb, and I'm literally just lining it up. And it should line up perfectly because you cut it at the same time as you cut the middle part. So ours lined up perfect. Alright, let's see if I can put you guys back where I can see comments without messing up anything. Sorry. You guys are still there, right? So did you see how I applied that? So those little things that were just three little specks are now the leaves. And our honeycomb is perfect. It's perfectly... I know a lot of people had questions about how I got the black outline around the honeycomb, the beehive, and that's how I did it. What's a Danver? I should put my glasses back on because I don't know if I'm reading anything right. There's glue on my glasses. Dabbers, sorry. I got these from Joann's on a crazy sale. They're from the whole line of Jim Ranger, is that it? Jim Holtz, but Ranger, I think is his line. So you get the dabber and then you buy the I thought maybe Danver was like a word you guys have for like the thing that I put in the middle. Sorry. Makeup sponges should work. Amanda, that makes me feel good. I talked to someone, sometimes I forget names, so if she's on here, I'm sorry, but I talked to someone that was having problems with an alcohol cup, and she couldn't understand why it was doing what it was doing, so we were commenting on it, me and a few other people were trying to help her out, so I was like, you know what, I have a few minutes, I have a white cup next to me, I'm just gonna ink it real quick and see if mine turns out like hers, and it didn't. Mine turned out pretty good. And hers was still looking funky, and it turned out she was using felt pieces on her cup, and they do not work, evidently. Trees. Is that what that's him, right? Little trees, little leaves. Maybe someone will make a chia pet out of me. I try, I'm very new to groups. I like sharing. I don't know. Happy trees, that's what it was. Happy trees. That's funny. Yeah, she was having a lot of problems because she was using pieces of felt. Happy glitter! Yes! So does anyone have any questions about how I applied that? I recommend leaving a lot more time in between. Well, that's not cute. I recommend leaving a lot more time in between all the steps. So when you are finished inking it, do not add the vinyl probably until like the next day. Because mine's still a little tacky and I don't think you can see it, but there's glitter on here from just like my life. Glitter is just everywhere, especially, but it's sticking and it's gonna stick. Because the cup was just not quite there. I can probably save this cup, but it'll be a pain in the butt. So, I recommend a lot more time in between layers or steps. I just wanted to show you guys that part because I know a lot of people had questions about that. The tweezers I get on Amazon, like everything else. They're called Pazzles. Pazzles. Which I had found out later on that Pazzles, like I said, has a whole line. They're like Cricut. They have like a tool set with their cutter, and I'm pretty sure they have a vinyl cutter. I just showed it for a second, but they're just Pazzles. I don't even remember how I came across them. I was just on the search for tweezers. Nope, I will not seal this cup again. I will, if I was happy with it, but like I said, I got glitter on it in places. If I was happy with it, I would have just put the words on it, and then I would have just epoxied it. Good night, Gina. Anytime, if there's a cup that you guys would like to see someone do live, just let me know. Even if I've never done it before, maybe I'll just do it live for the first time, then you guys can see me do it for the first time, and we can figure things out together, or I'll do it and then I'll do a live, or if it's a cup I've already done, I'll definitely do a live on it. You just guys gotta tell me what you guys, find hard or want to see someone else do, or just want to hang out with me, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I think this is pretty easy. I like that the leaves are also glitter. I do want to do a Hydro Dip cup. My cup does not stick to no, it doesn't stick to the holder. Is yours sticking? I want to try. I've never tried marbling. That's definitely gonna be something we're gonna do. It's free. I shared my file. My file is, this is in the files, I'm sorry. Well, Kirsten, we could do them live on Saturday together. How about that? Oh. I get it. No, once your epoxy dries, your cup you should be able to touch it. It shouldn't be sticky at all. I get it. Mickey, did you follow all of my steps on how, did you get the actual file out of the zip drive before it said not supported? And do you have Cricut? I prefer noodles. I love noodles. I hate footballs. Mostly I hate footballs because I can't get it centered. And this pool noodle already has the hole in the center. Donna, sometimes mine sticks to the pool noodle only if I've epoxied it to it. And then you just gotta break it off. I know that probably doesn't make sense until you actually do it, but sometimes, because I use pool noodles, I'll put the epoxy and then it'll epoxy to it, and I gotta clean my rim off. You should be able to get the stencil. Inside the zip drive is a PDF, a silhouette file, and an SVG. So, I don't know, can Cricut use any of those files? I put it in 3 different ones because I don't know what Cricut can use. I'm still a little hazy on that. Yeah, let's do wood grain. I like wood grain. I do like doing wood grain cups. You guys gotta let me know how Cricut works because I've never had Cricut before. There's an SVG in there. There's definitely, it's saved as honeycomb, and then it's saved honeycomb SVG, and then it's saved honeycomb PDF. Okay, so probably, there's 3 files in that zip drive, so use one of the other ones. Because I definitely put an SVG in there. Oh, yeah, PNG. I didn't save it as a PNG. But yeah, you guys can definitely get it from the files. And then you guys can, this should be in the group forever if you guys need to go back and look at this for any reason. And that is your honeycomb cup from start to finish, although we did it a little crazy. We started the second part because I already had this done. And then with the file, the only thing you have to do is type your own words however you want them. Alright? So if you guys don't have any more questions, I think that I'm going to go to bed. You guys are always welcome. Thanks for watching.